Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, or good day or good afternoon, depending on the time you're watching this. This is NRCC Business Talk in this situation, and today we have Cees Werff. Am I pronouncing it right?
Yes, correctly.
Good morning, sir. Good day, sir.
Bună dimineața.
Bună dimineața. Bună ziua. He runs CCN, Claims Corporate Network. What do you do? What does it do?
Yeah, to make it very simple for people to understand, we are the Uber for claims.
Okay.
So what we are doing, we are bringing on the one hand the insured and its insurance carrier together via an electronic platform in case of a damage.
Okay, so you're the Uber for the clients who are claiming, or for the companies who are trying
Both
to pay or not to pay?
Yeah, both. Like the same with Uber. Uber brings together the passenger and the driver.
Okay.
We are bringing together the insured and the insurance company.
Okay. Is it a new business in Romania? Did you bring this up, or are there other guys on the market too?
The company was founded here in Romania back in 2015.
Okay.
So in the meantime,
it's got some history.
It's already some history, and we developed in-house the Uber platform, to call it like that, and that was brought here to Romania back in 2016 already.
How does it work? Let's say I have an outstanding claim, right?
Yeah.
What do I do?
Yeah. Well, let's say first to give the perspective in the traditional way, you would have damage to your car, for example.
Yeah.
You would call your insurance company. They probably have a call center, and they will register your claim in the call center.
And 3 months later.
And 3 months later,
somebody will not call me.
Exactly.
Okay.
And then at a certain moment you start calling. What about my claim? We will send a surveyor to assess your damage to your car, or you have to go to somewhere to make an assessment of your car, and then probably another 2 months you will hear something. Okay.
Yeah. By that time I have a new car. What do you do?
What we are doing? So you have the claim.
Yeah.
You're calling to your insurance company or your broker, and they said we will send you a link to our platform. You receive by email or through WhatsApp the link to the platform.
Okay.
You open the platform, and then the platform in 3 steps will guide you to the claims process.
So what do I do? Take pictures?
You take pictures of the damage of your car.
Right.
You said, okay, I have witness, I have the damage of the other party, and all the other kind of additional information. You submit your insurance carrier,
number,
your insurance company, your policy number, your VIN number, and you submit the claim.
And that's it?
And that's it.
How do you speed things up for me?
So this is done, let's say, at the moment after your damage, or in the evening when you collected all the information and you're at home at your place and said, okay, now I'm going to submit the claim. You will process the claim, 5 minutes, it's done. We will take over your claim handling. We're going to contact your insurance company or your broker and said, hey, your client has submitted the claim. Everything is completed. We have assessed the damage. The damage is amount X, Y, Z.
So you do the assessment of the damage?
We do the assessment of the damage.
Do you have specialists that do that?
We have a
or do you outsource that?
No, we have a nation network of surveyors, independent surveyors, who we utilize to assess the damage to the car.
Okay.
So they're independent, so they're not paid by the insurance company or who else. There's no conflict of interest. They are getting paid by us to perform the work.
Okay, and then you moved on to the insurance.
And then we move on to the insurance company. We have contracts with several insurance companies here in Romania who are using our platform. So the whole process has been identified and settled. The claim is ready for settlement. We send it to the insurance company. They receive it. They will check all the documents. They settle the claim and pay out the damage to the client.
How quicker is it compared to the old solution?
So the old solution is we're talking about months, 3 to 5 months. Our process is 5 to 6 weeks.
Now, I know these companies, and some of them, they're not that eager to pay quicker, if you know what I mean. How did you convince them to do that?
The result we are able to show to them is that the quicker we're able to settle this claim, the lower the transaction cost for them will be. So actually, we are saving 30% of their cost structure comparing to their normal standard procedure. Because there's a lot of leakage in the process they have to go through from department to department to the department. And there's also
so they're able to streamline
the process. And we're taking, let's say, the core activity of their administration, we take it over, which give them a reduction of 30% of their cost. So there's a benefit for them to work in this model to quicker pay out the claims, which of course will increase the customer satisfaction, because we're doing also the check on the net promoter score for them, and we see what the clients are perceiving the way these claims is being handled through this platform.
Talking about customer satisfaction, how many people have been using the platform since you started in Romania? And do you have a measurement of their extra happiness that you're providing?
Yeah, let's say as from the start in 2016, we have over 14,000 users who have actually proactively used our platform, and the average NPS score is 7.8%. 7.8.
That's pretty good. I mean, the horror stories that we know with insurance companies, do you still have them?
We still have them, because there are a lot of we're also being asked for second opinions, or people come to us and said, and complaining about the insurance carrier. Why does it take that long time? We said, yeah, you didn't use our platform. You used the standard procedure, and this is 3 to 5 months.
Okay, you're a member of NRCC.
Yeah,
why?
Correct.
Why did you join?
Yes, why did I join?
Since you're Dutch, I'm guessing?
Well, part of course, is also because I'm Dutch.
Okay.
And I strongly believe in the communities like NRCC. We are also a member in Poland of the NPCC. And I've been there already a member for more than 10 years. And I've always seen the added value of Dutch companies working together, sharing the knowledge about the market, and supporting each other in a local country.
So, Cees, speaking about NRCC, why would a company join? Why should you join NRCC as a Dutch company working in Romania?
Yeah, as a Dutch company, you want to enter a new market like Romania, and you don't have any experience. Joining an association as NRCC will give you great value to start learning the market, to get the right introductions, to understand and learn the right people, to learn the mentality. So as a new company into a new market, you have enough things to explore yourself. And then with the support of the NRCC member, it's very easy to get the access to people who are already doing business here in the market, to understand what you have to do and what you have to avoid. So for companies who, in the Netherlands, who are looking for new markets to expand, like in Romania, a big market in Europe, here in the region, the second largest market in the region, it's a great entry to become a member of NRCC.
Is it a very different market, a peculiar market, Romania?
Well, every time as an entrepreneur coming from another market, if it's from the Netherlands or any other country, don't think that the same values you have learned from your home country you can bring to here, or you can expect to see them here. So you need to learn to understand the local culture, the local way of doing business. And if you are open to that, to learn it from them, and to see it and to understand it, then you find your way how to do business here.
So basically NRCC can help you with the learning curve.
With the learning curve. And it's the steep learning curve. You will never learn it by doing it by yourself.
What do you pay bribes in Romania, for instance? That's a very good knowledge. That's essential knowledge. Are you fluent in that, or
no? Because this is for
you don't like that.
We don't like it. We are very strict in governance model, and this is a no-go area.
Okay. Now going back to your business trends. A few years ago, we had this problem with companies not paying anymore, insurance companies not paying anymore because of the high level of fraud.
Yeah.
How do you deal with that, and how is the fraud trend moving up or down?
Yeah, well, fraud indeed in general in the insurance industry is a big theme. It also has some effect with the economy. But in general, it is estimated that from every payout claims, there's 10% roughly is fraudulent claims. So we're talking about, let's say, a volume of around 1 to 2 billion euros per year over the all the insurance markets of fraud. So what our platform is connected to a database of a Dutch company which is called Frisch, and Frisch is the market leader in insurance in fraud detection. So
how do they do that?
Yeah, so they've built an algorithm and a software where all claims that are coming in their database are being checked on algorithms, and that can be on witnesses. We could have a claim where this witness that has been put on the paper by the third party is also a witness on
some other place.
On some other place.
Okay.
you can see the telephone number. Hey, this telephone number appeared also in a claim in Sweden, and now it comes back in Romania. It can be interesting, but it can happen. But this is like an alert we're getting out of the database.
Do they also look at the pictures? And
they look at pictures.
There's an MO that is common to other guys who are trying to defraud the companies?
Yeah. For example, one of their software they're using is when people are trying to change a PDF. So they're sending a PDF of a damage, and then this software detect that the PDF was manipulated.
Oh, interesting.
So these kind of...
Would they change the PDF? To change the amount?
To change the amount, to change the license plate number, to change the VIN number. Well, there could be all kind of reasons.
What do you do with the guys you catch?
Well, first of all, this comes back to us as an alert. We further will investigate it, and then we will report it to the insurance carrier, who have to give us the assignment of the claim. And we are informing them about we have a suspected situation. It's up to you to investigate.
Is it going down or going up?
Well, as I said, it's more or less 10 to 10, or roughly
so
10%.
It's constant,
10%.
basically.
It's more constant. What you see, if the economy is declining, then people said, well, this is another source of income. And then you see the claims going up to 20%, 25%.
If the economy is declining?
Well, let's say here in the region, the economy is still stable or growing.
Okay.
But we in the period 2009, 2011, we saw an increase in fraudulent claims. But let's give me perhaps one example for one of the Romanian clients, we got an assignment of a stolen vehicle. Where they investigated the situation, and the insured was able to provide one key of the car. Normally you have two keys of a car. It was quite a brand new car with a high value. They went back to the dealer and said, okay, can you check the key? And the key was not registered to that car. So
interesting.
For the first indication. 3 months later, the owner found the second key. That time they wanted to check again the key, and the dealer said, well, sorry, we cannot do it due to a commercial relationship with the client.
Oops.
So they called me and said, can you do the check on this key from the Netherlands? I said, yes, we can. So they sent the key to us. We went to a local importer, and they found out that it was a dummy key. Claim denied. 150,000 euros saved for this insurance carrier.
Okay, and 150,000 euros lost by a thief?
And 150,000 euros not gained by someone else.
not gained. Okay. Speaking about gains, how is the trend in your business? Do you see growth this year? Do you forecast the growth to continue, or are we seeing a slowdown?
No, the pace in our industry that we're talking about, a big disruption at the moment in the industry. The industry has been there for over 200 years, very conservative, very, let's say, risk averse.
Yeah.
And now we see new entrants in the market area as Amazon, Ping An, which is a big Chinese insurance company. So who's next? Facebook. Or Google to enter the arena. Tesla has now announced that they're going to start including motor insurance in their cars. So you don't have to buy through a broker or an insurance company your own RCA insurance or your Casco insurance. It's already included in the car. So the market, the industry is a big trend. And
I hope you have a TikTok account already.
Yes, I do.
You do?
Yes. Oh my God.
You're so trendy.
I downloaded it 2 days ago.
Really?
Yes.
Oh
because I read about it.
This is really catching up.
Yeah.
Oh, catching on. Yeah. Okay. NRCC events. Been to any?
Yes, I've been to several of the meet and greets.
Okay.
I've attended. We have been a sponsor of the annual Orange Night event. Also been invited to the CEO dinner sometime. So and that we've done based on another brand we launched here in Romania, which is Flightclaim.ro. And Flightclaim is supporting passengers who are facing a flight disruption.
I saw some advertising on Facebook on that.
Exactly. And
are you being rewarded in case of damage, in case or whatever?
Yeah. So that's ours.
Okay.
We launched it. Actually, it's an insurtech startup here in Romania back in 2016, and in the meantime expanded to 15 markets over Europe. And last month we expanded outside of Europe for the first time in India. So, and for this year,
I bet the airlines hate you.
the airlines have to treat their customers fairly. This is the basic principle. This has been agreed by European law. And if your passenger is facing a disruption, a cancellation or a delay, which he is entitled to receive compensation, you have to treat him fairly. You have received the airline ticket's price as well, but you don't deliver the service. So you should compensate him.
Now, going back to NRCC, which one do you like the better and which one would you recommend for friends?
Well, I think the flagship event of the Orange Night is fantastic. I would encourage every company to come there, bring your clients, because also what I see, the clients I bring to the event, they are really impressed about, let's say, the Dutch. They are really impressed about the organization, and it really makes for them a great impact.
Also, Maurits's teenager music was really a hit this year.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think you had common songs, right?
I had some
dancing in high schools too.
I said to Maurits some improvements for next year.
Really? A new playlist?
So this is up to the organizers for next year.
Okay.
To gather all the feedback, and then again, and every year, and this is also with organizing events. Every year you get feedback in further to make the next event even better. This is always the challenge.
Cees, thank you very much.
My pleasure.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been NRCC Business Talk. See you next week.